We're learning more about those victims tonight, including the youngest one killed, Joe Perez. News Channel 5's Jesse Knutson spoke with his uncle. Jesse, he had only been in Nashville for a few months.
Yeah, he moved here from Texas with his brother to make a new life for himself, which his family said he was doing successfully, largely in part to his positive attitude.
He was just so full of life. Was like he was like where I wanted to be, caring about family. Like, he was more family oriented. Could never take a smile away from him. Even in bad situations, he was always happy.
Perez was one of the two people shot and killed outside of the Waffle House Sunday morning. He was only 20 years old and is the youngest victim of this shooting. His uncle said that he was working at Darrell Flood Logistics based out of Texas as a contractor. And according to his Facebook, he was one of the top-rated employees of the past month and was excited about his work. He also posted that he had shook off all of his demons and was back to himself after moving to Nashville. Unfortunately, he is not able to continue making a life for himself here in Nashville, and his family said while they're heartbroken, they hope that the victims are not forgotten and that the shooter is held responsible for taking these lives.
I want justice for all four of them. I want justice for all the people that were hurt. You know, this isn't right. We need to do something about people getting these guns that are not right in the head. It's not. This isn't right. This stuff shouldn't be happening. You know, we lost four good people, to a senseless act of violence for no reason.
The family said the funeral for Perez will likely take place either this weekend in Texas or early next week. At this point, they're asking for prayers for the family, knowing that it will be extremely hard to come over this senseless killing of their loved one. Guys?
That's for sure. Thanks, Jesse. Tonight, the Belmont and Gallatin communities are remembering DeEbony Groves. Today, News Channel 5's Alexandra Cohen talked to people who knew her. She had a bright future ahead of her, didn't she?
Yes, DeEbony was smart, she was an athlete, and passionate about social work. Those who knew her tell me she was selfless and believed in serving others. Today, Belmont University held a prayer service for the 21-year-old victim. DeEbony was tragically killed when a gunman opened fire at an Antioch Waffle House. Today, I talked to her former high school basketball coach. She tells me Groves was a leader on the team who showed her character through leading by example. Gallatin High School officials tell us she had a high GPA and graduated with college credits. Those who knew her say she was a rising star and her life was taken too soon.
She put everyone else before herself. And I will always remember that she was an excellent student, not just a great team player, so to speak, but just a great student and just a fun young lady to be around.
Today, Belmont University had grief counselors on campus for students who are grieving during this tragic time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Alexandra. A woman in stable condition after being hurt in the attack says her boyfriend saved her life. Tia Wagner tells us Aquila Da Silva, who went by Natrix, was killed shielding her from gunfire. Tia is still hospitalized, and in the few messages she was able to send out, Tia says she wants everyone to know that she loved him more than this world. They were high school sweethearts. Tia says Natrix was a musician who spread his love and passion.